This KFAN podcast is sponsored by Builders and Remodelers, exclusive Twin Cities provider of Elements Windows. Get the highest quality windows at unmatchable value. Visit buildersandremodelers.com for more details.
If you love the Initials game on the Power Trip Morning Show, you're going to love the home game version. You can get it now at initialsgame.com. Think you would be pretty good at this game, but you want to prove it to your friends and family? Then get the home version now. Initialsgame.com. That's initialsgame.com.
A fan. The Power Hour is live. KFAN.com/watch is where you can find it. It's all thanks to Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed.
Now you tell me.
Just like everyone.
That's right.
Yeah, watch those hand gestures, Marney. Come on. You're supposed to be classy.
Okay.
You're the pride of FanDuel, right? Forget Parrish. You're the pride of FanDuel. Let's go.
Yeah, I've never been the pride of anything.
Exactly. They expect Parrish to be unclassy.
That's right.
You're supposed to be classy.
I'm good, yeah.
Okay.
Top of the class.
Marnes, you're on TV tonight or not?
Yes, yeah, we have the game. 8 o'clock pregame, 8:30 game. Wolves-Lakers game 3. Target Center is going to be rocking. I'm very excited.
How do you feel about it? You feel confident?
I feel good.
Skeptical?
Yeah, it's so weird to have seen such wild swings from both teams from game 1 to game 2. The thing I kind of keep leaning on, though, is that the Wolves, as bad as they played in game 2, and that is fair to say, it was a season low in points, season low in three-pointers, season low in assists. It was a terrible game. They still had a chance. They were in it. So if I'm the Lakers, I'm like, geez, we got to figure something out. And now we start going every other day, and LeBron looks tired, and like I do feel good.
Terrible game, too, but it really was just an atrocious first quarter, right? Because the Wolves did outscore them the rest of the way,
Correct.
even though we didn't play our best. But like we said, even in the loss, to hold the Lakers under 100 has only happened, I think it's like 10 times this year, and I think the Wolves have done it 2 or 3 of those times, right? So the number one team that keeps them on the low is us. Mm-hmm. So, sure, they won. But they're still not doing what they normally do.
They can't feel good about it.
No, we just have to weather those first 5 or 6 minutes and not have Lucas score 16 in the first quarter again.
Got to have a better start. Even a better first quarter, yes, but even a better first 5. With our starting unit, I think Mike Conley usually comes out at the 4 or 5 minute mark. That first 5-minute stint needs to be better.
Yep.
And I would guess that is something that will be addressed tonight.
And let's not throw little fits or tantrums if they get physical, because Dante, Nas, a couple of them took the bait. They took the bait, and you could tell it was intentional. They were trying to get under our skin, and we walked right into the trap in that first quarter and threw some fits. Let's not go meat sauce on it and throw chairs.
Yeah, don't go meat sauce on it.
No.
Or kick trash cans.
I would assume that will also be taken care of, and you have to now expect it. Expect that is how it's going to go. Expect every call is going to go against you in your mind, whatever. Just get in that mindset of, oh, there's a call.
Hello?
That call was against you, Marnie.
No! Another one.
They're sick of you winning.
Agreed.
Hello?
I just think also Anthony Edwards in front of the home fans, how he loves to just engage with them and get them into it. And I just think it's going to be a wonderful atmosphere tonight. And I can't wait to go up 2-1. And then on Sunday, 3-1.
Sounds like he's engaged with about half the crowd in the past.
Wow.
Hey.
Ta-da!
Hey, you know what? It's cool.
Yeah, go have fun. You only live once.
It's cool. Am I
All right.
right?
Should we officially do Fan 5 because it's sponsored and then talk about some other stuff?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Vikings draft more of that ever. Come on.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by Builders and Remodelers.
Hey, thanks, Builders and Remodelers. Can you guys ever remember, Saucy Saucerson specifically, can you ever remember a quarterback going number 1 overall and the nation caring this little about that individual?
Yeah, I think there's a combination of things. I think the Sanders bit with the pedigree of who his father is and all the stuff that goes with him, that didn't help because that's all they talked about yesterday. I don't remember one because last year by November of 2023, all they were talking about was Caleb Williams being the number 1 pick.
Good to know.
So thank you, lady. So yeah, I can't think of one.
It's just a really weird thing to have a quarterback go number 1.
Right.
And it's a non-starter, non-topic. Nobody cares.
Yeah.
Bring it on.
It's weird. Cam Ward went number 1 to the Tennessee Titans, to Max's Tennessee Titans.
Yeah.
The drama started at number 2 because everybody thought Travis Hunter was going second, and he did, but the Jags and their something like 34-year-old GM.
Yeah, how about that? He gave up a ton to move up for that pick.
Swipes up and just is like, screw it, I'm diving all in.
Yeah.
And I love that. Why not, right? You're a younger kid, you're 34.
Yeah.
First big shot, you go for it. You swing and you win for Travis Hunter.
The dude is really handsome.
I haven't seen pictures of
He's
him.
a good-looking guy.
Yeah.
To be GM
he's
at 34
Joey's
is
son.
pretty cool.
He's Joey's son. Something Gladstone. Yeah.
Triviani.
Yep.
Blossom's brother?
Oh, no.
That was. It sounded like you said Ronnie James Dio.
Oh, he loves Dio.
As Joey Lawrence. Dio.
What's your favorite Dio song, Hawk?
Probably Rainbows in the Dark.
Will you sing it?
Like a rainbow in the dark. And stop rocking out, Marney. I know you love it.
Yeah, that was great.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Peace out.
There were some interesting prop bets on, I want to say, Prize Picks.
Oh,
no,
so
my
you
son
did
was
it.
looking at him like, how long will Roger Goodell be booed when he comes out? And the over-under was 10.5 seconds. And it was well over.
The overhit?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's easy.
Plus,
money,
if you are smart, you look at that prop bet. If you're going to this draft, you hit the over, and then you stand there and you,
Oh, you just keep bowing to make sure. Yeah, it's a
course.
rigged bet. Is that what you're saying? It's rigged?
yes.
Sauce, I didn't see this because I was doing something else. I don't know what I was doing.
We all know what you were doing.
You know, you're on camera.
They can't see me over here.
Sure they can.
Are you invisible?
Yeah, I wish.
You cannot see me.
You said something about the national anthem, and I forget what you tweeted. Didn't you?
It basically looked like hot Jeffrey Dahmer singing it. Yeah.
Hot Jeffrey Dahmer?
Yeah, it was like hipster Dahmer. Yeah.
With the guitar.
Yeah, it was that guy. I think if that's the same guy, he does an incredible cover of Stand By Me. It was the weirdest anthem I've ever heard.
Yeah, it's like, Stand By Me.
Is that Dio
Ronnie James
again?
Dio.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Isn't he dead?
Yes, he is. Thanks for bringing it up.
Sorry.
Appreciate it.
Hot Dahmer.
Yeah, hot Dahmer.
Yeah, that one. That hot Jeffrey Dahmer. I don't know about that line.
Hey, how's the hot Dahmer today?
Paul, your hands up.
Hot Jeffrey Dahmer. Would Zach?
Oh, thank you. I thought you would say what hawk. I'm like,
Actually, the Hot Dahmer is a sandwich that's at a St. Louis Park restaurant. It's
way!
right down
Yeah.
394 here. It's named after Jeffrey Dahmer.
What's on it?
Well, why don't we ask the owner of the restaurant? He's here. Sir, what is the Hot Dahmer and what's on it?
yeah, it tastes right. I mean, we got hot Dahmer.
You got to get a little closer to the
Rosie.
microphone, dude. Rosie,
Rosie's
move.
It's got some relish on it, and it sounds like it tastes pretty good.
I can't hear him.
Is it? But it is named after Jeffrey Dahmer?
Wheat bunny.
I don't think you can hear us.
What? Rosie, give him your headphones.
Why is this guy 5 feet away from the microphone? Could somebody tell him to?
This one's called the Revive Your Brain with My Hot Dog.
So wait a minute. Is this
I
just
need
like?
that one.
Is this a limited time, or is this something that's on your menu 24 hours a day, 7 days a week?
Soy sauce, and then
He can't hear me.
shove it in the oven.
How about
Do you have
Rosie
any
just give him
other-
the headphones?
Yeah, Rosie, move. Do you have any other sandwiches?
Waffle. We have a waffle. It's a blue waffle.
Why would you name a sandwich, sir,
gross.
after a serial killer that's not from St. Louis Park,
Right.
like Mark Rosen is? That's why you named a sandwich after him.
And just to clarify, which serial killer did Zach love?
Tell you about the
Richard
special
Ramirez, but I don't.
special sauce.
Sir, do you have a sandwich named after Richard Ramirez?
It makes a special
He can't
sauce.
He can't hear me.
Damn it, Rosie.
It's like mayonnaise, but it's not mayonnaise.
Oh,
It's
gross.
It's
Your mic's on.
His mic's on, but he's 5 feet from the microphone.
Yeah.
And scene.
Well, we could do that because it's about Rosie.
God, I love inside jokes.
That
I hope
was-
people
that-
get that
You
joke.
know who loves
I think everybody gets that one now. I hope so.
Those jokes are available to everyone.
Yeah.
Are
You
they
know,
really?
you know who loves that bit?
Echo.
Guardsy.
Does
Guardsy's
he
love.
really?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
That's Guardsy's
as long as
favorite bit.
Guardsy's happy, I'm
He
happy.
loves that
I
bit.
love me some
Yeah,
Guardsy.
he's the best.
Right after the Vikings took Donovan Jackson last night at pick 24, the Giants traded back into round one after taking Abdul Carter third overall, which mock drafts for the last couple of months definitely had guys like Shedeur Sanders possible at pick 3. He didn't. So they need a quarterback, but they're not going Shedeur Sanders at pick 3. Then they trade back into the first round and take Jackson Dart. So Sanders still available, and Jackson Dart, the future of the New York Giants.
Yeah, they They like his cannon of an arm. He reminds, as they kept saying yesterday, because Dable was the OC at the Bills who coached Josh Allen. So it's his newer version of Josh Allen.
Okay.
We never found out what was on a hot downer.
You really just killed the segment.
I did, yeah.
You did.
We were rolling like crazy.
No momentum anymore.
We were making Gurdsy laugh, and then I asked you about sports, and it was like, boring. Boring. Parrish, the Wild won last night 5-2. Second consecutive game they've won by that exact score of 5-2. They now lead the series 2-1. They are now slight favorites on DraftKings to win the series, so I think a lot of people still thinking the best of Vegas is still yet to come, but so far, the Wild are firing on all cylinders. So even if we see their best game, they have to put up with our best game moving forward.
Yeah, it's easy to say that Vegas hasn't played their best game, because I think going into this series, a lot of people did expect them to maybe not thump us, but beat up on us pretty well. And our team is just not the same as it was going into the playoffs. You know, with the way the season ended with our injuries, we got our guys back healthy, and that's the fear of getting that the 8th seed or 7th seed, regardless of what we were. You get those injuries back, get them back healthy, and we're a terrifying team. Everybody knows what we could do from the beginning of the season when we were 26-2 with a full lineup. Didn't see another full lineup since then, and now we jump into the playoffs. Kaprizov's completely committed. Everybody's playing outstanding. Kaprizov's been the best player in the playoffs, period, so far. Boldy's right behind him. Gustafsson was absolutely outstanding. His rebound control, he was absolutely made of Velcro.
He's all man.
Last name,
Yep.
he is all man. Yes, he is, and those pucks just stuck to him. It was he played great. Yeah, Boldy, Rossi, everybody stepped up. Getting Eriksson back drops, Rossi gets slotted back into where he should be and playing the minutes he is, and he gives that depth scoring. He has that depth scoring now too, instead of having to lean on him. Man, who else haven't I talked about? Middleton's been outstanding.
Dusty.
Chad Abbott was amazing, except for he wasn't trying as hard as he should. He had a little bit to give, more to give last night, I think. But no, it was an outstanding game. Everything looks great. We keep playing this way, and Vegas is going to have to play much, much better to have a chance of beating us.
I'm just looking at the old stats right now, because the line of Stone, Eichel, and Barbashev have yet to score a point.
Yeah.
Eichel so far through 3 games, -5. Barbashev, -3. Haven't looked at Stones yet, but again, they haven't put up a point.
And when Vegas won the Stanley Cup a couple of years ago, Eichel led the playoffs in scoring that year. So to say that we're shutting them down is absolutely enormous.
Don't get your undies in a bunch.
I haven't.
Prove it. Zach, deep breath.
Barrero!
What did somebody text us yesterday in the group chat that Kessler had said?
Oh, yeah.
Raw dogged?
Oh,
Yeah. He's talking about raw dogging,
Yeah.
Did he say that?
It's a common
I hit
topic.
a deer.
He hit a deer.
That raw dogging comes up 3 to
Yes.
6:30 all the time. Almost always. Almost every
In
day.
what capacity?
In any capacity. They just look to bring it up.
Yeah. They love talking
They're
about
not
it.
the classiest show, like the other 3 shows on this station.
Oh, yeah. Very, very classy.
Yeah, this one's the
Oozes
classiest.
class.
The Panthers won 2-0 over the Lightning. Florida's up 2-0 in that series. Toronto.
On ice.
Toronto up 3-0 after an overtime win over the Senators. So Toronto wins 3-2, and again 3-0 in that series. Blues 7-2 over the Jets. Winnipeg still leads that series, but now it's 2-1.
That was a must-win for St. Louis.
Yeah, for sure. The Nuggets look like they're falling apart, Marney. They're yelling at each other. They lost to the Clippers 117-83. The Clippers went to overtime in game 1 and lost, and now they've won the last 2, so the Clippers are up 2-1.
And that second game, I think, was a 2-point game as well. This was the only blowout.
And then the Knicks won 118-116 over the Pistons to take a 2-1 series lead.
Yeah, Carl came back and had a big game. I think he heard about it. In game 1, he had 10 points. They were all in the first half, and people were like, "What happened? Where's Cat? Where's Cat?"
Where is he?
He had 31, something like that last night.
And then the game of the night in the NBA, the Thunder come back from 29 down.
How about that?
Man, it was a big one.
And again, John Morant left the game with a hip injury when they were up 27, but they blew the lead. The Thunder win 114-108. It's the second biggest comeback in NBA postseason history, at least dating back to 96-97 when they started tracking the data. The Thunder 3-0. Paul, your hands up.
Can Parrish and Hogs Daddy
No.
name 4 players that have ever played for the Thunder?
No.
3?
No. 2. I'll bet you Kaniak they can get 2.
I think they can get 2.
Do you think they can get 3? They can name 0 now. That's a problem.
0. Yeah, 0.
You just gave an update.
Yeah, but we didn't say any players, though.
No, and they don't.
Not
they
for
don't,
Thunder.
They don't,
Just
they
at
don't
the
know
score.
that. Yeah.
No. Neither one of us thinks they can get
I
to
don't
3.
think they can get 3.
All right, just for fun, prove us wrong. We don't have a bet. No Kaniak on the line. But can you name 3 players that have ever played for the Oklahoma City Thunder, including the current roster, the favorites to win the entire thing?
Can you think of even one?
I think I have one.
Go ahead.
I think Durant played there.
Yes, that's the name of the guy I was trying to think of.
Well, we need 2 more.
By the way, that is correct. Kevin Durant is
correct.
one.
All right.
All right. Did the guy, go ahead. Did the guy with the big beard play there? Harden?
Sure.
I don't think that's true.
Okay,
I
then
think he
no.
played in Houston.
What
Who are we talking about again? Oklahoma City?
I think is it like a Westbrook? Does that sound familiar?
Sure. It sounds like Russell.
Yeah.
Russell Westbrook.
That's 2.
Oh, wow.
Can you get 3?
I'm going to tell you right now, I can't.
No. 3 people that have played for the Thunder.
Oh, okay.
I think you could still pull down 3s. Just try, little buddy.
Yeah. Pretend you're in Denver.
I got nothing. I mean, should we go with that? What was the one? The beard guy?
James Harden.
Should we go with him?
Why not? Who cares?
Okay.
James Harden.
They were a big 3. We could have won some chicken. None of us had faith in you.
What's happening?
And of course,
today's the day, Marnes.
those were the 3 most
Today's
likely.
the day.
And in my head, I thought they can get Harden, they can get Harden, and they can get Durant. But I'm like, they're not going to remember Russell Westbrook played
Smoke
for
them
the
if
Thunder.
you got them.
And then that
Hell
was the
yeah.
second one they went to, kind of.
Good for you guys.
Well done.
We're good at
smart.
stuff.
Nobody won chicken.
Go Vikings.
When we come back, somebody might win $89,500 with the St. Paul Federal Credit Union initials jackpot, and Marney might win her 4th consecutive game. Initials is next.
Up next, it's the Initials game featuring the St. Paul Federal Credit Union jackpot. Call 1-800-320-5326 for your shot at the Initials jackpot next on The Fan.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, we're kind of scrambling because I just did another stand-up comedy set.
That was great.
Thank you. It's my 3rd set. I'm honing in a little bit.
Give
it to me.
Big finish. Big finish.
Oh, did you guys? Oh, gosh, darn, those are strong. Man. Anyway, there you go. There you go. Chris _Hockey if you want to see my latest stand-up comedy set over at the Power Trip Comedy Club. But now it's time to get on to some important stuff. Corey.
Yeah, Abbott argues this is the only thing I care about.
Yeah, we all do.
Right?
Yeah, he's right.
He's not wrong.
He's not
The Power Trip welcomes you to Initials Game 571 with your host, Corey Coe.
Hey, thanks. Game 571. We've played this game 570 times, and it feels like Marnie's won them all.
Oh,
What'd you play, flirting?
don't know about that.
You are
I
going
just
for...
kind of raw dogged it.
Yeah, you've raw dogged the last 3. If you win today, you have tied the record for 4
for you,
consecutive
Mark.
wins. I think Chris has done it, Sauce has done it, AJ's done it. I think those are the only 3. I don't think you've ever
It's
done it,
pretty
Parrish.
easy.
Probably not.
I don't think. I'd have to double check.
16 times.
Let's go around the room
Yeah, it's easy.
and let's find out what we're playing for today, shall we? Saucy Saucerson, what happens if you win?
I am sponsored by my amazing friends at 7th Avenue Pizza. All 7th Avenue Pizza is on sale at Jerry's Foods, great spot, and county market locations for $6.99. If I win today, tweet me and tag me and 7th Avenue Pizza to the end of Sunday, and one of you can win $100 to restock your freezer with 7th Avenue Pizza.
Pizza!
Chris is trying to end this streak. What happens if you win today?
We got to win this race. I'm sponsored by Radco and Radco.com. If I win, you get 10% off your entire order now through Monday in-store online at Radco.com. When you use the promo code Initials, discount doesn't apply to toppers. It does to everything else. Thank you, Radco. Love you. Let's do this.
Marnie, let's wait for you for a second. Let's go to Parrish here. Parrish, you've missed, last week, correct?
I did. I did miss last week, so I owe it to these guys. I'm sponsored by my great friends at Buy the Yard. And if I win, visit any Buy the Yard's 3 showrooms and mention initials to get 10% off and free delivery on Buy the Yard's maintenance-free outdoor furniture. Offer valid in-store purchases now through next Friday. Thank you, Buy the Yard. Let's go. Good guys.
That's pretty cool.
Very cool. Thank you, Buy the Yard.
All right, that's a few wins.
Stuff.
Marnie, you've been giving out free haircuts for a year for the next...
What?
I'm sorry, what? And how long ago is this still happening? How long is this still going?
What's that?
Marnie's going to win today.
It's only if she wins. Free haircuts for a year for the last 3 weeks. What happens again if you win today?
Well, we know the drill. If I win, tweet me, tag Great Clips now through the end of Sunday. And one of you is going to win free haircuts from Great Clips at Great Clip Salons for an entire year. Good time to get trimmed.
Yeah, and again, shout out to the ladies at the Rogers Great Clips. You're the best. Thank you.
Yeah, the Rogers Great Clips. Corey, your Great Clips in
They're
Plymouth,
awesome.
Maple Grove.
Yep.
I go to the Chaska.
Sure.
It's they're all over, and they all give good trim. So Great Clips is. I mean, if I were you guys, I'd be so annoyed with me because I listened back to some of the highlights when Corey put.
Yeah,
Corey
even
put
with
them
some initials.
on Twitter or Instagram.
Yeah, were you listening to Tuesday's show?
And it's a lot. And I just want you to know I'm not
Lisa.
shoving it in your faces. It's just something happens.
Yeah, but don't
and
squash the
it
enthusiasm.
just-
I like it.
But
It's
it's
sincere.
not, it just
Shove it in our
comes
faces.
out.
No, it's sincere. I like it.
Well, my Audi is in the hallway. My Innie is in here playing.
Yikes.
I don't know what's going on.
Mother's Day and Father's Day right around the corner. Get to Initials Game at home. InitialsGame.com. Version 4 available now. InitialsGame.com. And we're just a couple of weeks away.
Don't care.
From version 6. So InitialsGame.com. You can also play this in about 60 different locations. InitialsGameLive.com is all over the upper Midwest, the Dakotas,
Count me
California,
in as who cares?
Wisconsin.
Genius.
You can get all that information at initialsgame.com. Before we play game 571, one of you might win $89,500.
Now it's time for the St. Paul Federal Credit Union Initials Jackpot.
You got that right, man. We got a lot of money on the line. Would you like some of that money? You better be on the phone lines right now. The St. Paul Federal Credit Union Initial Jackpot currently is $89,500. You're looking to buy a new car? Save money in your current car loan? Do it with St. Paul Federal Credit Union, now offering auto loan rates as low as 4.99% APR. Apply today at stpaulfcu.org/KFAN. Federally insured by the NCUA, Corey.
This is a progressive jackpot. It goes up $500 every week thanks to St. Paul Federal Credit Union. We're up to $89,500. Life-changing money. This is fantastic. If the caller gets one letter in the right spot, they win $250. I'm the only person, of course, that has seen the initials, but if they tell me the initials that I'm about to use, both of them in the right spot, they win all of it, 89.5. Contrary to popular belief, it has gone off twice.
I didn't know that.
It is possible. It's gone off twice. This is the all-time record by $1 billion, though. Here we go. 89.5. What is your name and where are you from?
Hello, this is John from Egan.
John from...
What up?
Here we go, John.
What's going on, John? What do you do for work, John? What do you do for work?
I work at a Fortune 100 company here in the Twin Cities.
Yikes.
Nice.
Well, then you don't need $89,500. You're already loaded.
Well, we know he doesn't work here.
Well, I don't know about that.
So fair to say 89.5 would change your life in a positive way.
100%.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Well, you know,
There you
all
go,
you
John.
have to do is say 2 correct letters and I'll give you the money.
Okay.
Pretty easy.
Go for it.
Sounds pretty easy.
All right, I'm going to go MW.
Going M as in Minnesota, W as in Wisconsin. MW.
That's right.
That's correct.
MW to
Come
John
on.
from Egan, who works for a Fortune 100 company,
Come on now.
but needs 89.5.
Come on now.
John and Egan, if you have one right, you win $250, which is sweet. If you have at least one right, you're eligible to win 89.5 if you have them both correct. Does John and Egan have at least one correct with MW? You guys feel like we're due for a winner of some kind?
Yes,
Yeah.
250 at least.
250 at least, right? Shouldn't that be the minimum?
Yeah, give it to him.
No, sorry,
John.
John.
Sorry, Daddy.
Good luck at your Fortune 100 company.
We love you anyway.
I still wanted to give him the money. But,
Yeah, why not? Of course.
right, the rich get richer. Why not? Let the man have some fun. Let him have a
He works
feast.
There doesn't mean he owns the place.
Yeah, good point,
right.
Hogs.
No M, no W. The initials for game 571. The letter F,
I knew it.
immediately followed, fittingly, by the letter G. F, G. All right, yell out your name. Your name is your buzzer. We play best out of 12. The all-time record is 9, held by AJ, Sauce, and
All right,
Go
here we
Young
go.
Park.
Okay, buddy.
Come on. Good guys.
FG number 1.
Clue number 1.
Likes to attract attention.
Meat sauce.
Clue number 2.
Can be triggered.
Clue number 3.
Often gets loaded.
Clue number 4.
Most commonly red, orange, or yellow.
Clue number 5.
Has been shot. Final clue.
Clue number 6.
Has a cartridge and signals distress.
Mark.
Marney. Damn it.
I think Mark was first, but we're going to need
Yeah, it was Mark.
anybody
It was
need,
Mark.
asking for a review?
Yeah.
I think
No,
it's
it was
unanimous. Parrish, you were first.
Flare gun.
That's right.
Yeah, we all had it.
Every gun I could think of, and I did not come to Flare.
Yeah.
Flare gun. That's
Penny.
the attracting attention
There we go. Here we
stuff.
go. Good guys.
There.
Sometimes
Let's go.
if your mind goes so far down one path, my guess is you guys have moved on from clue number 1, right? Because it was so long ago.
Yeah.
That was kind of the key. But yeah, it was 5 clues ago. Parrish with flare gun gets point number 1.
Yeah, here we go. Good guys.
Here's number 2
Yeah, baby.
of F. G.
Clue number 1.
Is a formal dresser.
Clue number 2.
Often draws all eyes.
Clue number 3.
Scatters.
Clue number 4.
Prepares a path.
Marney.
Yep.
Mark.
Fairy godmother.
Mark.
You are out. Mark.
Flower girl.
That's right.
Flower girl. And Parrish takes a 2-0
Here we go.
lead. That was a big swing.
Nice job, Perry.
Nice
That was
job.
nice.
Here we go.
All
All
right.
right. Flower
Yep.
girl gives Pear Bear a 2
guys, let's go.
nothing
Baby.
lead.
These are good clues, Corliss.
Thanks, Paul. Appreciate that. Here's
Three.
number
start, Pear. Good start.
That's it.
3.
Here we go, Marnes. All kinds of time.
F. G.
Clue number 1.
You might want to keep an eye on this.
Clue number 2.
Features a circle or a semicircle.
Clue number 3.
Commonly features 2 letters and some fractions.
Clue number 4.
Might feature a real or digital needle.
Hawk.
Yep.
Fuel gauge.
That's right.
Oh, nice. Nice. God, I was going
Good
to
one. Nice
I was
job,
like
Hogs.
Fire gauge.
Fuel
That's not right.
Nice job.
Attaboy, Hawk.
All right.
And Chris is
that was a
on
good one.
the board. Fuel gauge gets Chris his first point. Parrish has 2.
Here we go. Here we go. Okay, guys, let's go.
Nothing going on in
Hawk
this
has-
room.
We keep rolling.
Ding
We keep rolling.
Here's number 4 of FG.
Clue number 1.
Is married.
Clue number 2.
Is male.
Clue number 3.
Has a noteworthy partner.
Paul.
Damn it, Hawk.
Yeah?
First gentleman.
That's right.
Wow. Sauce, I don't know why I'm a little surprised you got that. I didn't know if you were familiar with the phrase first gentleman, but that's the exact right answer. First gentleman. Way to go.
Good, Saucy.
Excellent.
Oh, boy, Saucy.
I thought I had a hat on. I was going to.
You do have
You do have a hat on.
It's,
Doesn't have a brim.
yeah.
Yeah.
But that
Thanks.
is a hat.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm great. I thought I had like a baseball cap on and I was going to, like a first gentleman would.
Are you going to say charm?
Charm.
Yes. Curtsy.
You know you have clothes on too, right?
Oh, yeah. You
Yeah,
request
real
me to
big
wear
ones.
clothes when I'm in the room with you.
Real big ones.
Genius.
Everybody but Marney on the board. Parrish has 2, Hawk and Sauce each have
Here
one.
we go.
Here's number 5 of FG.
Clue number 1.
The first word comes from a tribe and a shallow river crossing.
Clue number 2.
Known for apple wine.
Clue number 3.
Is sometimes nicknamed Manhattan.
Clue number 4.
Is the 5th most populous in its country.
Paul.
Yep.
Frankfurt, Germany.
That's right.
Oh, dang it. I thought about that.
Goodness.
You got first gentleman in Frankfurt, Germany back to back. Charm.
Dang it. Sauce, I just thought of that. I was still contemplating it, and then you're, dang. Attaboy, Saucy.
Thank you.
That's the way to do it.
Nice job,
That's
dude.
the way.
That's
Thought
good.
thought you had a hat.
I don't.
You do.
Yeah,
Turn
actually,
and look towards the TV again for me, would you? Keebler Elf. Am I right?
Where?
You.
Oh. I thought he was on TV.
You're wearing a lot of green.
Yeah.
Where?
I like their cookies.
They're cookies.
Yeah, elite. Yeah.
You were thinking about kidnapping, weren't you?
Did you say elite or I'll eat?
I'm both.
I'll eat. I know. All right. Parrish has 2. Sauce has 2. Hawk has
Here we
1.
go.
Marney,
Okay.
7 to
All right.
go.
Well,
Yet
we're
to
waking
score.
up now.
Let's go. Yep,
We're good.
Here's number
We're warmed
6 of FG.
Clue number 1.
Often causes a transformation.
Clue number 2.
Is generally considered to be good.
Clue number 3.
Not universally, but are sometimes airborne.
Paul. I'll bite. Field goal.
You'll eat and you'll bite.
Yep.
But you get no points for number 6. Sauce out for the rest of number 6.
Clue number 4.
Is in a sense supernatural.
Hawk.
Yep.
Fairy godmother.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah. Good one, Hogs.
Attaboy, Hawk.
Yeah, good
Attaboy.
one. Good one.
Really?
Uh-oh,
I'm
Marnes.
sorry.
Really?
All right, halftime. 3-way tie. 3-way tie.
we go.
Everybody has 2
Let's go.
except for Marnie.
That's it. Let's go, boys.
Let's go, boys.
What?
Oh, sorry. You too, Marnes.
Ding dong.
6 to go.
The witch
2,
is
2,
dead.
2.
I got it.
What?
I get it.
What'd you say?
I'm not saying it again.
Are there cookies here?
I distracted him. He's done.
Yeah. You did.
But I had a hat. We're halfway through. Here's number 7 of FG.
Clue number 1.
This is a nickname.
Clue number 2.
Are responsible for a great deal of communication.
Clue number 3.
Found in sports.
Paul.
Yep.
Field general?
What is going on with
my
you
Lord.
today? Dude, you're locked in.
Yeah.
Wow,
You're
Sauce.
locked in. Field general. Sauce. Well done.
No, charm.
Curtsy.
Oof.
Yeah, thank
Do
you.
you want me to bring you a hat?
Attaboy, Saucy.
What?
You want me to bring you a hat?
No, I have one on. You could double it as a
Wow.
You blew it!
That was a joke.
I'm tired.
You know what's funny is I was just about to say, you don't have a hat. You're putting on a thinking cap, and then you go, no, it's the never mind. Your brain gave up, and you're like killing this game, too.
I'm trying.
All three of them have been super impressive. Sauce takes the lead.
Okay, baby.
Sauce has 3. Parrish, you have 2.
Let's go.
Hawk has 2.
Yep.
Marnie, 5 to go, yet to score. Here's number 8 of F, G.
Clue number 1.
Is lowest.
Clue number 2.
Sometimes referenced while failing to make progress.
Clue number 3.
Often preceded by a dead stop.
Clue number 4.
Some people get stuck in this.
Marnie.
Yep.
Flat ground.
What? No, Marnie. No, Marnie's out for the rest of number 8.
This game is rigged!
Down to the 3 boys.
Clue number 5.
You put it in this. Final clue.
Clue number 6.
To start moving.
Mark.
Yep.
First gear.
That's right.
Oh, good job, Perry.
There we
Put
go.
a car into
Good job.
Man, that's
first
good.
gear.
I could not get
Yeah,
that.
I had
That
no idea
makes
what
more
that was.
Way to
sense.
go, Rocklar 3.
First gear.
Here we go. Here we go.
All right. Sauce has 3. Parrish has 3. Hawk has 2. There's 4 to go, though. Marnie, mathematically still in this. Everybody else, though,
Gotta go now.
pretty much locked up.
Here we go.
Gotta
Let's
go
go,
now.
Sauce.
Sauce and Parrish
Okay.
tied for the
All
lead.
right, we
4 to
got
go.
this.
Here's number 9 of FG.
Clue number 1.
Involves an index.
Clue number 2.
Is meant to mimic.
Clue number 3.
This is often connected to unsophisticated sound effects.
Clue number 4.
Doesn't actually project anything.
Marnie.
Yep.
Finger gun.
That's right.
Wow, Mars.
Not over
That
yet.
was good.
Really good, Mars.
Finger gun, and she's shooting them into the air,
Yes,
and she
she
just
is.
holstered them both.
I'm trying to think of
That
those
was good,
clues.
Mars. Yeah.
Involves an index. That's your index finger.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
It mimics a real gun. The unsophisticated sound effects are the pew, 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 pew,
Yeah.
pew.
Yeah.
Sauce, do your finger gun sound effects. Pew, pew, pew. Why are yours weirder than mine? I don't know. Do it again.
You say that all the time. Pew, 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 pew.
Hey, Zach.
Yes, sir.
Did Chad Green White just get a point?
He just did. He yelled from where he is.
Okay. I just saw his face pop up on the screen.
Yeah, I'm hitting buttons.
All right, here we go.
We're all tired.
Sauce and Parrish have 3. Hawk has 2.
Okay,
Marnie
let's go.
has 1.
Here we go.
There are 3 items to go. Everybody's still mathematically in this. Here's number 10 of F, G.
Clue number 1.
Has spots.
Clue number 2.
Seen around bodies of water.
Clue number 3.
Typically have a great sense
Paul.
of. Yep.
Fishing guide?
That's right.
Are you kidding
This
me?
is
Your
your
A game, man. You're playing your A game right now.
Has spots.
Yeah.
This is the old dominant sauce.
Unbelievable sauce.
Barnes, that officially breaks the streak. You're mathematically out.
Oh, so
Marnes,
not bad.
Sorry. I should have said flat ground.
Yeah, flat ground.
I'm like cracking up.
Who does?
Good job, Mark.
Yeah, I hear.
Ding dong. Wow. Dude, you're playing amazing today. Sauce takes the lead with 4. Now, Chris, you need the last 2. You're not out yet.
Ding dong.
Parrish, you're just 1 back, so you're big time in this game. And Marnie, why not get a couple of points anyway?
Yeah, why not?
I'd like to
Sauce.
finger gun somebody.
Whoa. Come on over here. The water's fine.
Girl, down.
Hawk needs to be shot down.
Oh, boy.
Ding dong.
Had a mild heart attack. Where was I again? Oh, yeah. Anyway, Sauce, you have a 1-point lead with 2 to go. If you get either of the remaining 2, you're the winner. Here we go. Sauce going for the win, number 11 of FG.
Clue number 1.
Is hollow.
Clue number 2.
Is disappointing.
Clue number 3.
Is the illusion of possible success.
Clue number 4.
Is not valuable.
Paul.
For the win.
Fool's gold.
Dude, this is HOF Sauce. You're playing your best game. You're killing it, man.
Nice
Super impressive today.
Thank you.
It was happy about how it was playing.
God dang, dude.
Sauce showed
Thank
up.
you. Appreciate it.
All right, Sauce just crushes today. That's
Wow,
his
Sauce,
5th
great
point.
job.
That
My
locks it
Lord.
up. But just for fun, here's number 12 of FG.
Clue number 1.
Is targeted.
Clue number 2.
Is allowed or acceptable.
Clue number 3.
Can be mocked or scrutinized.
Clue number 4.
Can be attacked.
Clue number 5.
This phrase comes from hunting. Final clue.
Clue number 6.
Celebrities are often considered to be this, while their kids are not.
Hawk.
Yep.
Fair game.
Fair game.
Well said.
Well done. All right.
Yeah, nice
Next point
job,
for Chris.
Sauce.
Sauce,
Thank
dude.
you, man.
What
All
happens
5,
now?
very impressive.
Thanks,
well done.
Corliss.
Wow.
Super good.
Thank you, Marnes.
Lawrence, yeah.
Everybody wants the pound.
Wow.
Huh? What?
Now that
Everybody
I've
wants the
won,
pound.
tweet me and tag 7th Avenue Pizza through the end of Sunday, and one of you could win $100 to restock your freezer with 7th Avenue Pizza.
Sex!
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Nice job.
Wow, Saucy.
Thanks, man. That was fun.
General
Yeah.
I
fishing guide
I think
on
I would've-
has spots.
think I would have lost money on you just even knowing the term first gentleman. Really. I don't think he's going to know that.
But-
and then you got it.
I'm not very familiar with it.
Well,
I gotta be
how about
honest.
this?
Former vice president
Yes.
had a first gentleman.
And that would have been
Doug
wow. See, I would have lost that bet. I'm glad I didn't bet you money on that.
Doug Granny Panties.
That's half right.
Doug Glanville.
Argrave?
Starts with an E.
Oh, Doug.
Doug E. Fresh. No, it starts with an E. And then an M.
Embers Pancakes.
Is he right?
No.
What is it, Corliss?
And then it's an H.
Earhurts.
Hurts so good.
M-E hurts. It's E-M-H. O.
Lagasse?
I don't know.
Just tell
Doug.
him.
Then it's an F.
A grave?
I could just stop there.
Dougie Umhoff. I don't know.
How are you the same person that just won? I don't know. I mean, there's another F, but E-M-H-O-F should be enough.
What is
Doug.
it? Is it Emma?
Let's forget the Doug. We're just focused on the last name.
I don't know.
Thinks E is the middle initial.
E-M-H-O-F. And then another F.
He just spelled the whole name.
The whole name.
Just say the name.
That's
Just
it.
say it.
How did you win?
Emhoff?
Yes.
Wait, that's his actual last name?
Yeah.
He's got an uncle named Jack.
Yeah. That's okay. Genius.
Sauce, you do one. What other relatives does Doug Emhoff have?
Does Doug have?
Yes, Doug.
Well, he's uncles of the Nickelodeon character.
Uncles?
No, it's somehow Doug. He went with the first name. How are you the same guy that cracks the code on 5 pretty impressive answers? Frankfurt, Germany was really good. Fishing Guide, really good.
Yeah.
First Gentleman, really good. Then I spelt the entire last name of that man, and you said it's related to Doug from Nickelodeon.
I ain't right. You want my burrito?
Is that a euphemism?
Yeah, why were you interested?
Yeah,
This
why
was
not?
also the same game you said I thought I had a hat.
Yeah.
I
And
thought I
you're
had
wearing a hat.
ball
Either
cap.
way,
Yeah,
you
thank you.
are an absolute anomaly because that was
appreciate
that was a 10 out of 10 performance. Well
Really
done.
appreciate it.
Real quick, before we ask one more question about the NFL draft, when we say goodbye to everybody, I want to mention our good friend, Kelsey Cook, is taping a special
Saw that.
at the Fitzgerald
Sweet.
Theater Sunday, October 4th. An early show at 5:30, a late show at 8:30. She's great, and you're going to be at a taping. That's pretty cool at the Fitzgerald Theater, which is a great place. So you can get your tickets now. Just go, check out Kelsey Cook online and get your tickets. But that's happening on, again, October 4th. 2 shows.
She's the best.
You can buy tickets at first-avenue.com. Sorry, you were saying weird?
Yeah, well, just that she would have chosen my birthday.
Yeah.
It's like we're connected.
Please don't bring that up the next time you see her. The last 2
She has a hard
times
time with you.
you had
Yeah.
the last time when you were here, you're like, I feel drawn to female comedians. She was like, cool, I gotta go.
Yep, she did.
Yeah.
Well, that was after I said I'm attracted to you.
Yep.
But
You said she was super attractive, and then you said I'm drawn to female comedians.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Where's is Chad down the hall? I think we should.
It's
I need to leave."
It was really
It's
weird
accurate.
because I couldn't believe it, but you pulled a pair of scissors out of your purse.
Okay.
And started doing paper mache.
Dear Lord.
great save. Great
Dear
save.
I thought it was weird.
I'm going to try to go to that. You guys want to go? The
I would love to
taping?
go.
Yeah.
She's
I don't
great.
think you're allowed within 50 feet of her.
Yeah.
Well, don't tell
Yeah,
her.
she's so good.
Hey, John Mulaney is playing at Grand Casino Hinckley as well, July 18th. I didn't see that till just now. That'd be fun. Let's see what else is going on. Okay. I'll just go with this then. Hey, Saucy,
Yes, sir.
we have one pick today.
Yep.
Who's it going to be? What's it going to be?
I think they're going to try and find a way to either move back or I think they move it for a corner that is already on an NFL roster. That would be my
So
guess.
trade, huh?
I think they traded or they traded either way. They traded for a player that's already on an NFL roster or they move back and maybe acquire a couple of 4th or 5th round picks. But
Or if they find a name they really like, they might just stay at 97.
yeah, they might stay. I also, in all bits aside, when Pelissero earlier said that they might use next year's collateral, that might be they might find somebody in like the 50s they like that they
That's
might
an
go
old
after.
player, though, man.
All your hands up.
People in their 50s, Woodhawk.
He's in his 50s.
I know what's wrong with being
People in their
50s?
80s, Woodhawk.
See, I got a joke, but it's too late to ask if they're right.
You know, Marnie, you joke that, like, you played initial severance, that your innie is different than your outie.
God, that's weird.
Did Sauce change bodies mid-segment?
He might.
I'm so baffled by the last 30 minutes of my life.
When I leave here, I will ask my Audi in the hallway.
Hawk's
See if-
interested to meet her.
Hey, Wolves Lakers game 3 today.
Yeah.
Wild game for tomorrow.
And we are
Pregame at 8
live
o'clock.
all day long today.
All day.
So stick around if you're watching the stream.
Is that right?
Thanks to heating and cooling too.
Yeah, 9 to noon. Got the NFL draft covered. Paul Allen, Paul Charchi, and Noto and more. 9 to noon, the Friday Football Feast in studio here. They got it covered. They'll break down Donovan Jackson and much, much more. Thanks for checking out the Power Trip Morning Show and the Power Trip Morning Show podcast. We're back 5:30 to 9 on Monday. Everybody have a great weekend.
Everybody have a wonderful day.
You too, Abba. I love you. We're just getting started, baby girl.